best footwork. In this area, footwork refers to how a boxer uses their feet to move, position themselves, and gain tactical advantages in the ring. It involves several key aspects that contribute to both offense and defense. This includes creating angles to attack, evading punches to stay safe, maintaining balance, and controlling the fight's rhythm. So let's start with the first nominee. Dmitry Pirog. Pirog's footwork was awkward and elaborate. He constantly shifted his weight, creating angles that confused opponents. He could effortlessly switch stances mid-combination and mixed his shifting with shuffles, switching stances while getting around his opponent. All of it was done while connecting from unorthodox positions, which made him a nightmare to defend against. Our second nominee is Guillermo Rigondeux. Rigondeux's footwork was subtle, minimal, and a display of defensive genius. He glides around the ring, always half a step ahead of his opponent's reach. His ability to reset distance with just one step makes him frustratingly elusive.
And he almost went down on 2 separate occasions in the first round.
He always maintains perfect balance and can pivot around opponents effortlessly. His changes of direction when on the ropes make him even more elusive and hard to catch.
Monaghan's halfway cut on the eye, cut on the nose. Frustration, he had his fighter hurt numerous times tonight, had him on the canvas yet here in the 12th round, and still.
The following nominee is Jesse Rodriguez. Even though Jesse still has a long career ahead, in the short period of fights he's had, he has already made an incredible display of footwork and angles, and against elite opposition. He has perfect balance and can create angles effortlessly. The consistency and quality in his angles are what earned him this nomination.
This makes you pay. Nice by Estrada. He's punching with the young foreign guy who starts to look good. Bam, just swinging away.
The fourth nominee is Muhammad Ali. Ali's footwork was based on rhythm. He danced around heavyweights with light, bouncing steps that defied physics for a man his size. His movement let him fight at range, dictating the pace entirely on his own terms. Ali's ring mobility made him both untouchable and iconic. His hallmark, the Ali Shuffle, was a perfect example of just how quick and fluid his feet were. The fifth nominee is Naseem Hamed. Hamed's footwork was unpredictable and based on pure balance. He would often slow down the pace, set the rhythm of the fight, and then suddenly switch it up again. He frequently changed stances while getting out of range. His footwork set traps and opened the door for his awkward power shots.
There was a lot of pressure on Hamed. Last 3 performances have been a bit iffy.
What looked reckless was actually calculated chaos. Next up is Alexander Usyk. Usyk has unbelievable footwork for a heavyweight. However, at cruiserweight, he looked untouchable. His ability to pivot and shuffle around opponents made it a nightmare for his much slower rivals. He could circle around them and then exploit those angles like no other fighter in the division. Our seventh nominee is Orlando Canizales. Canizales had constant movement and relentless energy. He never stood still, bouncing lightly while changing directions to create openings.
Holyfield, a lot of people feel it the same in the blue against Derek Rifle and Canizales. Well, that may have been one of the better punches of the bout.
His quick feet allowed him to sidestep and shuffle in the blink of an eye, creating unexpected angles. He would confuse opponents with his movement and punish them with powerful shots.
Canizales just took that Canizales' chin, and Billy Hardy has got a bad punch into the left hook.
I don't like to see one-sided fight.
I think Canizales probably would have got to the point where he feels he needs to reassert himself.
The following nominee is Ray Leonard. Leonard blended speed and grace in his footwork, using lateral movement to control fights. He could switch from defensive circling to aggressive bursts in an instant.
Now Ray's up on the stalls. Oh, a beautiful right-hand lead.
His ability to create space and then close it explosively was unmatched. His lateral movement was his most impressive feature. He could move throughout an entire fight laterally, outboxing and frustrating even the toughest pressure fighters. His quick feints and sudden changes of direction made him one of the most elusive boxers of his era. The ninth nominee is Roman Gonzalez. Chocolatito's footwork is relentless and pressure-based. He cuts off the ring with small, precise steps, never giving opponents space to breathe. But he doesn't just use his footwork to cut the ring. He also uses it to move masterfully around his opponents. Chocolatito can throw long sequences of punches while creating angles at the same time, seamlessly. His footwork is as subtle as it is effective, allowing him to circle around opponents while connecting long, fluid combinations. Finally, the 10th nominee is Vasily Lomachenko. Lomachenko's footwork is built around incredible angles.
And he's exerting energy. You gotta. There it is. Bye. Where are you?
And body punches here early on. There's a left hand to the body, and see the angles of Lomachenko.
He shuffles around opponents so quickly that he often ends up beside or even behind them.
It was very interesting because they told him
Now turns to the side.
Doesn't look like any other fighter.
He combines ballet-like balance with boxing aggression, never wasting steps.
Lomachenko, nice uppercut, chopping right hand. How many more shots can there? Down he goes!
His technical and strategic use of footwork is unreal and forms the foundation of his style. Not only is he exceptional at creating angles, but also at exploiting them perfectly.
So-so. You know, quite honestly. Wow, what a feint. Some people not really answering.
Let us know on the poll who your vote goes to.